Hello and welcome to another episode on Bolts and Boosts, everybody. So, as you know, behind me is my 2009 SRT Challenger. I gave you guys a video of what I love about this thing, and I think it's just as equally important to give you a list on things I don't really like about this thing. To be fair and totally upfront though, I actually really enjoy this car. If you would have told me 5 years ago that I'd be jumping in this car and telling myself, no, I'm not going to sell this thing, which every time I get in this car, that's kind of the story, especially with changing the shifter out. As much as that has changed everything for me, this car feels completely dialed. Like I said, it's supercharged. It's kind of the whole package, and it offers a lot for what I paid for it. So with that being said, this list of the top 5 things I hate about this thing are kind of trivial, but at the same time, they're things that I truly want to change. So if any of you guys have any ideas or you've done it, let me know in the comments. But without further ado, let's get to the list. All right, so first things first, this is probably the worst one on the list. And the camera's staring right at it. You guys might have guessed it by now, but number one on the list for me, and it's truly number one, is this steering wheel. While it's not terrible, it's not the greatest either. It also has that ram sticking at you right in the middle of the wheel. Growing up, my parents have always owned SRT vehicles, and that shifter just looks so perfect. Shout out to Barton for such a good product. It's pricey, but it's a good product. But this wheel, it's just so like plain Jane, nothing special, a little bit on the ugly side, and it has that chrome ram sticking out at you. Now, I actually really dig this interior. It has beautiful seats, beautiful door cards with the same material in the seats. I don't know if this is all Cantera or what have you, but the wheel, in my opinion, just doesn't fit. You can buy aftermarket wheels that have the main components of this wheel in it, and it's carbon fiber or what have you, but you know, they're like $1,000. I might do it, but I also like keeping the car original. So if you have any ideas for this, let me know. All right, walking on to number 2 on the list. Again, this list might be trivial. It's definitely subjective. So don't hate, okay? Don't hate on me. But look at that beautiful engine. This thing is so good, so good. So again, this list is very, very trivial, guys. Wide lens here for you guys. Number 2 on the list is this. This reminds me of a Dodge truck. Ram, because that's what they are now. They're Rams. I think they could have done a way better job, which they do nowadays, on their Hellcats and SRTs. This obviously isn't there. And I like that 100 times better. I really do not like this. Again, I like originality. I don't just want to put like a flat badge type thing in there, which they do make, I do believe. So it's got me thinking, should I just convert this to a Hellcat body on the front and the over arches to make it a wide body? I've contemplated that over and over again. Again, it's about $1,000 plus paint, give or take. Well, actually with the bumper, it's like $1,400. But again, what do I do to overcome this? This is something that stares me in the face all the time. I do not like it, just like the steering wheel. All right, number 3 on the list. It's not something that I like hate, so to speak. I just hate that it affects, you know, like it's cracking here. And I looked this up online, and this is a common thing, is that these rocker covers, I think they're called technically, crack here. And the thing I hate about it is A, they crack, and B, these are like an arm and a leg from the dealership. So if you want to get OEM pieces, these are like, if I remember correctly, like $800 for the pair, $600 to $800 for the pair, give or take. On Amazon, I did find a pair, 2 of them, for about 460 bucks shipped to your door. So it's a lot better than OEM, but I would like to buy OEM and just put them on there. I know it's not a huge deal, but it's only going to get worse from here. And as you guys are aware, I'm very meticulous about my vehicles. So that's number 3. All right, number 4 on the list. It's in no particular order, but this part doesn't overly bother me. I know it does bother some people, and they've kind of been outspoken about that. But I do want to change these rear taillights to match the newer Challenger body style. You can do it. They either make adapter kits or VLand and other companies make a plug-and-play taillight conversion to look exactly like the new cars. So yeah, I mean, it's not terrible in my opinion, but it does just age the car a bit to that level that again, I was shopping today and I had them in my cart and I almost pressed order. I just haven't come around to deciding what I really want to do just yet with these taillights, but it made it on the list just simply because it ages the car in my opinion. It's not that it's really a bad thing. It's just you can tell that this is a certain year range of Challengers. Again, not necessarily a bad thing, but I think an LED rear taillight kit would do wonders for this car. So number 4. All right, number 5 on the list. Arguably probably the most trivial item, and I do understand that. So, you know, no need to put it in the comments really, guys. But it's the OEM exhaust tips. I'm not a huge fan of them. I know it fits the bumper. However, I think quad tips in the back of this car really make it look phenomenal. And I think that the new body styles do have that. They're pretty much the same car with little differences, obviously, like the exhaust tips, the front bumper, the valences, and the over arches. But yeah, no, these rectangular style exhaust tips I could do without, and I would love a set of quad tips. Obviously you could go to a muffler shop and get it all done, or buy an exhaust system, but they're quite expensive for this thing, and this thing is all custom. So this thing has long tubes, and then some custom exhaust work back. It does sound the part. It sounds absolutely phenomenal, and it's a deep tone. But yeah, if I were to change the exhaust setup, I wouldn't change much. I would just change the rear tips to be quad tips. So that's item number 5. All right, that's the small and modest list of things I hate about this car, and it's kind of, you can see why I love this thing so much. Granted, it's not like my Supra to me, obviously, but it is an awesome car to jump in and take it for a spin, do what you want to do, motorsports, whatever. It has the power. It has a supercharged V8 with a Tremec 6-speed behind it, and I think it looks absolutely gorgeous. It's a really nice looking car. Lots of modifications out and available for this thing. Yeah, it's a very trivial list of things, I know, but I know there must be people out there who share the exact same thoughts as I do on the list. Some items are more trivial than others, and I totally understand that, but there's not much I hate about this thing, to be honest with you. I've owned it for, frick, I don't even know how long I've owned it for. I'm gonna say it feels like 2 months. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but it feels about 2 months. And I've done everything on it. So as far as maintenance goes, and this car has been taken care of. It has low kilometers, but higher kilometers at the same time. It has 109.7, I think. So for a 2009, that's really low. But in the overall spectrum of sports cars or even 2009 Challengers, I've seen them really low. So people just buy them and they don't drive them, I guess. But I'm glad that someone else has put a little bit of mileage on this thing. You know, the saying goes, if you don't drive it, the next guy will, type of thing. So I'm glad that I don't have to initiate that process. I guess it's already done for me. But that's all I have for you guys today. I just want to keep you in the loop with everything and all the cars. So I do plan on taking this. There's a week-long car show here in St. Albert, and I plan on taking this to all the car meets and all the car shows. You're supposed to register, and I forgot to, but they do have some where you don't have to register. So, but it's in gorgeous shape, like 110K, and it is one of the nicest examples I saw for sale. So if you haven't already heard, full supercharged, long tubes, Tremec 6-speed. It's a Davenport car, so it comes with the package. Hellcat wheels. Hellcat-esque hood, I think. I have seen these in other Challengers, not necessarily the Hellcats, so I don't know the Dodge breakdown of where that hood belongs, but I like that it's flat black. That's a definite must. Another thing is the camber. The camber in this car, they should have actually made the list of things I hate is the camber, and I think it's almost from the factory. They have a negative camber, and from Davenport, when they put all the suspension modifications on it, they left it or kept it at a negative 1.5, so the inner tire is like bald. So I have new ones up there going on it, but I do want them to fix that if they can, just a little bit. So yeah, as always, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoy watching videos on this thing, and there's a lot more to come. Got some parts coming for the F-150. I plan on making that truck somewhat of an overland build. So yeah, that'll be another video series. But you guys have an awesome week ahead of you. All right, peace.